it's Samantha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Samantha. I am 20 years old and I'm in my second year of university studying Spanish and Latin American studies. So I didn't post a vlog last week or a Friday video because I unfortunately spent the majority of the week in bed. I woke up on Tuesday morning feeling awful, but I forced myself to go to my first few classes and I was like, nope, I'm going back home and going to bed. And then on Wednesday, I forced myself to play in the last water polo match of the season because if you didn't know, I play water polo and I am obsessed. And it was our last match of the season, so I had to play because I won't play again if they don't have it in Mexico because, fun fact, I'm going on a year abroad in August. So yeah, I'm moving to Mexico for a year, hopefully. I have to sort out a few things, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm going to Spain. But either way, I'm doing a year abroad. But they might not have water polo where I go, so that might be my last match for like a year. I really wanted to play, so I forced myself to play, and that just made me so much worse. So I spent the rest of Wednesday in bed, Thursday and Friday in bed. And so now I'm really behind on all my work. Anyway, so today is Monday the 18th of March, and I normally don't have classes on Monday, but today I actually do. For some reason, my class tomorrow, like I have a class on Tuesday 4 till 5, and I have a class on Thursday, which is 10 to 11. And for some reason, both of those classes have been moved to today, just like 10 till 12. But I'm not gonna go because I haven't done the work. Whoops. But also because I was ill all last week, I have 2 deadlines this week and 1 next week, so I have so much stuff to catch up on, which I was gonna be working on last week, but because I've been ill, I haven't done any work. Obviously, this class just isn't as important as those deadlines, so I'm not gonna go. So this week, I'm really trying to be as productive as possible. I really want to get back on the health grind. I was doing really well at eating quite healthily and exercising pretty much every day, and then I got sick and had to take a whole week off. And I was not eating very healthily last week because I didn't meal prep anything, so I just it would come to like a meal time and I'd be like, okay, what do I have that I can eat? And just eat whatever. So I was not eating very healthily. So I really want to get back on to eating healthily again because I tend to eat really healthily and it makes me feel so much better. In March, I've been trying to exercise every day. That's why I've been exercising so much, because it was like a thing that I was trying out. Like, I'm so much happier, I've got so much more energy, and I'm sleeping so much better. So the fact that I had to take a whole week off for being sick is the most annoying thing. But oh well, I'm like better now, so, or at least I better be, touch wood. And then also I was not eating healthily because of it. So I'm getting back on top of everything. On that note, I have to go now because I need to go to the supermarket and get some food. I don't actually need to meal prep because I did some meal prep yesterday, so I just need to buy some ingredients. I'm gonna go do that, and I will talk to you later when I'm working on all of my work. Hello there, it is later on. I've successfully managed to have a fairly productive day thus far. So I went to the supermarket and got my stuff, then I came back and did some work. So I finished off my project that I have to do. I just need to, I'm gonna let it sit a day, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have a look at it again and hopefully perfect it and then hand it in. It's due on Wednesday, but I can hand it in before, I think. And then I finally finished reading this book that I had to read for class, and now I need to answer some questions for it. So the last 2 things I have to do today is I have to answer those questions and I have to prepare for a debate that we're having tomorrow in my Spanish class. So yes, I just have to do those 2 things. Then I can relax. I still have an exam on Thursday, but like I don't have to prepare for that today. I can start tomorrow. I've already done some preparation for it, don't get me wrong. Anyway, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, and then I did my laundry as well, and I managed to dry it as well whilst I was doing all that stuff, and I just ate my lunch, and I had a really big, healthy salad. That's good. And I just made my bed, as you saw. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired though, so I might go and grab an apple from downstairs, and the sugar and the apple should help me get some energy. I kind of wanted to film some videos today just because like I don't have anything prepared for Friday. If I leave it, then I have to like edit it on Friday, which is like a bit late. But to be honest, like all my education commitments are obviously more important at the moment. So if I don't get a chance to film it, then I can always film it and edit it on Friday after my exam is done. Like, you know, It's not a big deal. Anyway, but I'm gonna go and get back to work so that I can finally take some more things off my to-do list. Hello, it's the evening, which means we have to deal with the crappy lighting in my bedroom. It's actually the worst because my room is huge and then there's only this one ceiling light, and it's like, well, how on earth is that gonna light the whole room? It just doesn't. Anyway, I have literally been working since about 10 a.m. this morning. I did get a little bit distracted maybe for like an hour. I pretty much have been working almost non-stop since 10 this morning, so I'm so tired. I'm about to go to water polo training because I haven't done any exercise today, and as I said earlier, I'm getting back on that grind. I did just book my ticket home. I'm gonna go home this weekend, and then I'm also going home next weekend because I'm going home for Easter, which is really exciting because this semester has been going on and I'm so ready for it to be over. I feel like in second semester I always just like, I think my attendance is always really bad and I just can't be bothered to deal with it. So my attendance was fine until obviously I got sick. So it's a bit different. But yeah, I feel like my attendance has been really crappy the past like 2 weeks. I'm finally up to date with most of my work. I just have to prepare for this exam, and I also have a group presentation, which is next week. I'm a little bit less stressed than I was this morning, but still I've got a lot of stuff to do. I also did yoga, which always just zens me out a bit. I'm gonna go because I have to leave in like 10 minutes. Hello there, good morning, it's Tuesday. I'm really tired today because last night I had water polo training and I didn't get back till late, and then I went to bed at around midnight, and then I had to get up at 7. I actually woke up at like 7:15, but it's fine. I'm running a little bit late and I'm always late for this class, so I feel bad, but whatever, it's fine. I have class 9 till 1. As I said, I normally have a class 4 till 5 today, but that was on yesterday. I didn't go, so it's not on today. So I only have 9 till 1, which is not too bad, and then I'm going to come back and work on revising for my exam. And I also need to hand in that assignment, but I wanted to like leave it a day and then come back to it, see if I can find mistakes. Anyway, so I need to leave for class in about 5 minutes, which is so lame. I also really want to read tonight because I didn't get a chance to read last night, and I'm currently reading just a small indie book. No one's talked about it before. It's just a little something called Lady Midnight. I'm finally reading Lady Midnight. I feel like everyone on BookTube has already, so I'm finally joining in on the Dark Artifices series. But I'm only like 100 pages in, and I want to read some more later. Hopefully I can get everything done and then get a big chunk of reading done because I didn't get a chance to read last night. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go because I've got to go to class. Hello there, good morning. It is Wednesday today. I didn't vlog again yesterday because I was just in classes, and then I actually had quite a busy day because I didn't make my lunch because I was gonna meet with these girls about our group presentation, but they didn't respond to my message, so I assumed we weren't gonna meet yesterday. So I didn't make any lunch, so I had to run home between my class. Like, my class finished at 1, I had to run home really quickly, cook lunch, pack everything up that I needed, and then run back for 2. So yes, bit of a busy day, and then I was only there for like an hour working with them, and I came back and I had to hand in my independent project, but it wasn't handing in on my computer because it turns out that the website doesn't work on Safari anymore, so I had to download Google Chrome just to hand it in. But I was literally thinking I was gonna have to walk all the way to the library again, which is just on campus, so it's not that far, but I was like, oh my god, that would have been like my 3rd time walking to campus that day. And then there were these speeches last night for, basically in water polo, there's gonna be a new committee next year, so there were speeches last night that are gonna be making like their campaign speeches. I was gonna go to that, but I ended up not going just because I had such a busy and stressful day that I was like, I just want kind of some me time. So I just did a face mask and watched Parks and Rec, and then read a little bit more of Lady Midnight, so yes. Anyway, but today I have class 9 to 11, and then I have water polo training at around 2, so yes. I'm going for a new look today, and I don't know how well it suits my hair, but oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I have to go to my class now, so yes. Hello there, good morning. It is Thursday. So I didn't talk to you again yesterday because I was just like super busy. So I went to water polo training anyway, and then we went to the pub, which we normally do. And then I was there with one of my friends, and she had some stuff that she wanted to catch me up on. So we left and went on a little walk, and she caught me up on everything I'd missed. And then I just came back, and then I had dinner, and then I really fancied a drink, so I went out to the supermarket and just got myself a couple of like those pre-mixed cans that you can get. And then we actually had this thing last night. In November we had one, and then we had another one last night, and it's called Kangaroo Court, and it's basically like the closest thing we have to an initiation, sort of, but it's basically like where things get called, like people get called out for doing things. So if you like get with someone who's also in swimming and water polo, then you get punished and stuff like that. You have to eat garlic paste and chilies and stuff like that. There's one every semester, so that was the second one last night, and it ended up being hosted at my house. So I wasn't gonna go because obviously I have this exam today, but because it was at my house, I just went, and it only lasted like an hour, so I just went and sat and socialized, and then everyone left and I cleaned up a little bit, went to bed. Anyway, That was such a long catch up of what happened last night. So yeah, and then this morning I actually woke up before my alarm, which hasn't happened in a really long time, but I woke up at like 6:45 and then I just had breakfast, watched the news, and I just read a little bit more of one of the plays that I have to reread before this exam. So I'm gonna go and read the rest of this play, which is boring. I'm gonna go. Hi, so it's later on. I finished my exam, obviously, coming back home, and it went all right, I think. And I just filmed a video. That's why the lighting is actually really good right now, because I'm using my big light because it's already set up. So I thought I might as well film this update while it's still up. But I just finished filming a video. I'm going downstairs and cook dinner now. I know it's super early, but I'm gonna go to water polo training tonight, so I need to have an early dinner because otherwise I'm really scared of being sick in the pool, which is not something I want to experience. So yes. Anyway, and then I'm gonna clean up all this filming stuff because I'm not gonna film any more videos today. And then I need to pack because I'm going home tomorrow morning and I'm so excited. I really need to go make my dinner now because it's getting on. So I'm gonna go, but I'll update you later on. Hello there, good morning. It is Friday, which is very exciting because it means I'm going home, which is super exciting because I really wanted to go home last weekend, but because I was ill, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna sit on a bus for 3 hours. I have to leave in about 15 minutes because I'm gonna walk to the station, even though it's about a 30-minute walk, but it's fine. I enjoy walking. In case I don't film anything later on, I'll wrap things up. So I said at the beginning of the week that I want to have a productive and healthy week, and I will say that I was definitely productive this week. I did a lot of the work I needed to do. In terms of healthiness, I was semi-healthy in that I exercised multiple times this week, so that was good, but I was not the healthiest. I definitely ate some junk food this week. I'm gonna get back on track. The problem was I ate like a lot of sugar last week, and now I'm addicted to sugar again because sugar is highly addictive. So I was doing really well at just having like natural sugars, but because of eating refined sugar, I got a little bit addicted again. So I'm gonna wean myself off sugar again. Anyway, so if I forgot to film anything else, thanks so much for watching this week's vlog. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe down below, and I will see you next week with another vlog. Bye!